Okay, so the main issue that we're dealing with today is self-promotion and being an artist, and how hard it is, and how hashtag the struggling artist is a real thing. So Rob, can you tell us a little bit about your background and where you went to school and what you're doing now? What kind of artist you are?
I would call myself a multimedia artist, I guess. I kind of work with a lot of things, which some people think is not the best thing in the world.
What do you mean, a lot of things?
A lot, you know, being a jack of all trades kind of guy, which
so you're working with a bunch of different mediums.
Pretty much, yeah. From sculpture to painting, to graphic design, to you know, anything else that has to do with making and creativity. I feel like I could jump into and, you know, pretty much make happen. And I usually try it out and give it a shot. So.
Well, is it working?
I think so, for the most part. I mean, it's not really financially awesome at this point, but for me, it's self-fulfilling. So yes, I guess it is.
It's important because that's where all your inspiration comes from. You know, yourself, and being a self-promoter is really, really hard in terms, especially of stuff that you make yourself. So I think, even though you said jack of all trades, master of none, I kind of, in this day and age, you have to be able to do everything and adapt to any situation.
I completely agree.
Where would you say that your main draw lies within art? Where do you want to do the most?
I think deep down inside, I'm a sculptor. That's probably first and foremost what I would go to. If there was paint here and, you know, sculpting materials here and whatever else here, I would go to the sculpture and start doing that first. But right at this moment, I am trying to explore painting. I'm very into that, so sculpture has taken a back seat, so I could explore painting a little more.
I've seen your paintings, and you're a little abstract, but so are your sculptures. But I think the stuff that I've seen from you, especially your senior thesis from SVA,
yes,
very, very impressive stuff. How can you use social media or any type of media and self-promotion to progress in becoming successful?
Well, I mean, you know, it's so social media, everyone has the Instagram, the Facebook, it's completely inundated. So I mean, for you to have, you know, 800 followers, this many likes, to me it's good, but it doesn't really do much because there's so many other people doing it. It's so flooded. So I mean, you know, I'm on Instagram. That's one of my favorite platforms for pushing my artwork, and it definitely, you know, it's a good feeling when someone gives you some likes or whatever, but ultimately it's not giving me that much feedback. So it's really like it's a give-take thing with me. But as far as that, I'm really not promoting myself in other places, I'm not advertising. I'm really focused on making art right now and really getting my skills up.
I used to be like that too, and I think now that I'm a full year and a half or 2 years like into the real world as an artist, you kind of have to learn. You have to do those things. I mean, I don't want to sit there on Instagram, you know, I just want to make too, but how are people going to know that you exist if you don't show them you exist?
Well, I mean, especially as an artist, it's so important to like put your art in front of as many people as possible. I mean, you know, without that, it's just, you're just going to keep going under the rug and under the rug. So it's really important. But I have some plans, you know. I got some plans, things I'm about to do. So things should be hopefully all right with me.
I call that young artist syndrome, when people don't want to show like their own stuff. Like, you used to typically see that in people that have just started, but you have to do it, dude. You have to.
Yeah, no, like I said, I have somewhat of a plan. You know, I'm pretty good at marketing and stuff like that in business, so I have a plan. Right now I'm just focused on making as much as possible consistently every day, getting my skills up, finding out who I am through my own art, which I think is a gift in and of itself. So as soon as I think I'm in the right place, which is probably not the best thing to do, you know, I'll start doing that. I have my website that I just put up, so you could go to that, how many W's was that? www.rpjr.nyc, and you can see some of my work.